Morning class. This morning, I'm going to discuss the topic of the Panchayati. Panchayati Raj system. This Panchayati Raj system is there in Article 243 of the Indian Constitution. Part 9 of Indian Constitution. Part 9 of Indian Constitution under Article 243 of the Indian Constitution. This is the longest article in India. Please remember, Article 243 is the longest article in India, and it deals with one topic, that is the Panchayati Raj system. And our topic, the Panchayati Raj system, is there in Part 9 of Indian Constitution. It's a very important topic which I'm going to discuss today. Under the Panchayati Raj system, you will come across types of government. So today, see, it's one of the most important because you're going to serve in India. So see, this is too important. So now let's see why the Panchayati Raj system is too important, why it is too powerful, and why it is too essential. Let's first see it. The government of India also knows that we have to pass an act so that to make the Panchayati Raj more effective, we have to pass an act. That's the reason 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. That's the reason 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992 was passed. This is the reason why the Panchayati Raj system becomes a constitutional body. That means every state in India has to set up the Panchayati Raj system. So now, under the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, this 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act deals with the rural local self-government. That means 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act will find in an area like a village. Whereas 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, you will find a city like Mumbai, it is known as the urban. Alright. 74th Constitutional Amendment deals with the urban local self-government. That means 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, you will find only in the cities, not in a village. In a village, you will find the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act. So we will discuss separately. We will discuss separately now. However, before I discuss separately the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, today I will give you just a basic summary of all these acts together. Firstly, I will first discuss all the features in detail. Alright, together. Let's first discuss together. After that, we will separately discuss 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. So let's see the basic features of all these acts together. So today, the first summary will be the basic features of the Panchayati Raj system that is found in India. So let us first discuss point by point first. The features. Number 1. Five years, election is direct. The first point of this Panchayati Raj system is the members of the Panchayat are elected for a term of 5 years. The term of the Panchayat is elected for 5 years directly by the people. That's the reason the Panchayati Raj system is known as the lowest form of democracy. Why every Indians wants to contest for this election? Because here it is the lowest form of democracy. In other words, your mother tongue. See, constituency. It is very hard to meet the MLAs, the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister of India. But here comes, in this kind of a government, suppose say, you want to meet your MLAs, you can pass your premises to this member. If a member is elected from your ward, just from your village, a small area, you can convey the message to him so that he can speak for you. That's the reason. This is so important. That is why the Panchayat is known as the lowest form of democracy. You can use your mother tongue, you can speak in your mother tongue, you can share your grievances in your own mother tongue. That's the reason Panchayati Raj system is known as the lowest form of democracy that will ever exist in India. So now let's see. The first picture is all the members of the Panchayat under the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act are elected directly for a term of 5 years. That means the Panchayat term is 5 years. However, even though the Constitution says that the members of the Panchayat are elected for a term of 5 years, under certain circumstances, the governor of that particular state, the governor of that particular state can dissolve under certain circumstances. This is really important. You are elected for 5 years, but sometimes you will not serve for 5 years. Under certain circumstances, the governor of that particular state can dissolve before 5 years, or else your tenure will go for 5 years now. So this is really important. So my election is here now. You are elected for 5 years, and you will serve for 5 years, and you are elected directly by the people from your small ward. Now let's see who can contest election or who can vote in this election. Let's see how you are elected. For who elects this member? What is the qualification? If you want to contest election, there should be some qualification. So let's see the qualification. Let's see the qualifications. If you want to contest elections to the Panchayat, you should be plus 21 years. Yes, class? So, if some of you want to contest elections some days for the Panchayati Raj system, you should be plus 21 years to contest this election. And any person from that particular village, if you're 18 years, you can vote. Okay, voting is same. Do not confuse with Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha or State Assembly. It's a very confusing one. No. For Lok Sabha election, if you want to contest, you should be 25 years. But here comes 21 years, so somehow lesser. So if you're 21 years, you can contest. And if you're 18 years, you can vote in this election. If you want to participate in this election, you should be at least 18 years. That's all. This is the next terms and conditions, the features of this act. And thirdly, remember, this Act, 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, is not applicable to some areas in India. So the areas which will never come under this Act is known as, the first is scheduled and tribal areas. Wherever there is a scheduled and tribal, this scheduled and tribal means the backward areas. Under the backward areas, you will never find this Act. They will have a separate Panchayati Raj system. So see, if you go to Nagaland, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Darjeeling areas of West Bengal, hill areas of Manipur, you will never find this system. So Article 243 in short is not applicable to these areas. Remember, Shillong in the tribal areas, you will never find this. Nagaland will not find this egg. Meghalaya also will not find this egg. Mizoram also will not find this egg. Darjeeling areas of West Bengal, not applicable. Hill areas of Manipur, it is not applicable. Lastly, what about Jammu and Kashmir? See, Jammu and Kashmir was a state till 2020. However, now no more article. Article 370 is not there for Jammu and Kashmir. So before 2020, this act was also not applicable to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. But as of now, Article 370 is removed. So this act is going to be applicable even to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So who knows? Nagaland is not applicable now. But if Article 371A is removed, one day this Panchayat will also be applicable to the state of Nagaland. But under Article 371A, in the state of Nagaland, we have a separate Panchayat, known as the Village Council, the Race Council, and the Tribal Council. It is there. So even though Panchayat is not applicable, we have so far the recent election, the Panchayat, the municipality elections in Nagaland. So Town Council, no, that is similar with this one, almost similar, but the name is only different. So please remember, you will find another type of urban or local self-government where this egg is not applicable. So no worry about it. You will also have your own government in your state. So this is all about Article 370 or the egg which is not applicable. So see, these are areas. Number 4. In short, next point is 1/3 of its seats of the Panchayat, any level, okay, might be the village level, town level, city level, municipalities in a city like Mumbai, Delhi, no. 1/3 of its seats should be reserved for scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, other backward classes, women. And this level. 1/3 of the seats of the Panchayat should be reserved at each level for ST, SC, OBC, and women. At each level. It's a constitutional obligation. So wherever you will find this, 1/3 of the seats should be reserved every time, wherever you go. So again, another benefit for these backward people or the person with disabilities or just like say minority people. Okay, the women in general, the ST, SC, and OBC will get this reservation. 1/3 of its seats should be reserved. So these are too important. These are very much important. So you have to remember this. The last point. Remember, the last point is there should be a separate state election commissions and finance commissions for Panchayat appointed every 5 years by the governor of that particular state. This is too important. You will find a separate election commissions and you will find a separate state finance commissions appointed every 5 years by the governor of that particular state for this election. So this is too important. It's a very important one again. Remember, who conduct elections for the Lok Sabha, for the State Legislative Assembly? It is the Election Commission of India. But here, no. Here it is different. It is very much different. For these elections, you will find a separate State Finance Commission as well as a separate election commissions for this body. So this is another unique features of the this of the Panchayati Raj system. So with this, we end up the general topic, okay, general features. Now we will discuss separately the 73rd and 74th Constitutional Amendment. So now again, I will discuss everything in detail. We will go step by step. We will go very slowly. We will take up with 73rd Constitutional, 73rd Constitutional Amendment, 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. '73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. This is the act which deals with the rural, local, self-government. 73rd Constitutional Amendment deals with the rural, local self-government. So see, this act is applicable only to those panchayat which you will find in the village. Okay, that means just like the counties and all. Okay, the village. So this 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992 is applicable only in the rural area. That means in the village level. And after that, this 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, once you are elected, as I said, election is every 5 years. If you want to be a member of the panchayat, you have to get elected from a ward, a small village. So from there, you have to perform 29 subjects. That means, see, this question is often asked in BC. The 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act is divided into how many subjects? 29 subjects. That means, once you get elected to the panchayat, you have to perform 29 functions. What are the functions you have to perform? Why you want to get elected to this body? For what reason? Why you are undertaking election to this body? That means you have to work. Water supply, sanitations, agriculture, road constructions, educations, all this has to be done by these elected members. So once you get elected, you are going to be a very busy man. We will not see you. Okay. Once you get elected these elections, similar with MLAs in basic, like ministers now in your own areas. Once you get elected for 5 years, you're going to be a leader now. You're going to have to work for this people. So once you get elected, you have to perform 29 functions. 29 subject means 29 functions, powers and functions you have to perform in your particular area from where you got elected. So let's see. Let's see the features of this 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. Let's see the features, the important features of the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, which is found only in a village, not in a city, not in a town. So let's see. Let's see the features. Under the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, we have set up 3-tier form of government. That means you will find 3 government in this 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, known as Gram Sabha, Panchayat Samiti, Jila Parishad. These are the 3 names, these are the 3 form of government you will find under the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act 1992. That means 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act has established 3 government, 3 form of government. Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha means a government which you will find in a particular village. Gram Sabha means the lowest form of government you will find in a particular village. The lowest form of rural local self-government. In short, what is Gram Sabha? Gram Sabha is an elected body. It is the lowest form of the rural local self-government you will find in a particular village. So, if NPC asks you, which is the lowest form of government in a rural local self-government, the answer should be Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha consists of elected members and it is the lowest form of the rural local self-government you will find in a particular village. Panchayat Samiti. What is this next topic? What is this Panchayat Samiti? Panchayat Samiti is another type of a rural local self-government which you will find in the block, in the transitional, or in the middle level. Very much important, very much important. Panchayat Samiti is another type of a rural local self-government which you will find at the block, in the transitional, or in the middle level. What is that? That means Gram Sabha you will find in a particular village. But see, Panchayat Samiti is another subdivision. In short, Panchayat Samiti is a form of government which you will find in a transitional area. That means in short, Panchayat Samiti is an area which is more developed than a Gram Sabha village, but less developed than a Jila Parishad, which is the district. In short, Panchayat Samiti is another type of government which you will find in a transitional area. That means more developed than a village, but less developed than a district. So in short, it's a middle form of government, or it's a block level form of government, or a transitional form of government. Remember, this was asked in NBC. 20 lakhs. A state which does not have 20 lakhs population. In short, a state in India which does not have a 20 lakhs population will never set up a Panchayat Samiti. Please write down this one. This is very important. You will never find a Panchayat Samiti where a state in India does not have 20 lakhs population. So Panchayat Samiti will find only in those states where the population is more than 20 lakhs. So in some state you will find this government, but you will not find Panchayat Samiti if the population is less than 20 lakhs. So Panchayat Samiti, we are very much there. Gram Sabha, it is the lowest form of the rural local self-government you will find in a village. Panchayat Samiti in a transitional area. More developed than a village, but less developed than a district. There you will find Panchayat Samiti. Last point is Jila Parishad. Jila Parishad is the highest form of the rural local self-government which you will find in a district. Very much important, very much important. Jila Parishad is the highest form of a rural local self-government which you will find only in a district, not in a subdivision. No, Panchayat Samiti you will find in a subdivision. Gram Sabha you will find in a village, but no. For Jila Parishad you will find only in a district, which means it is the highest form of the rural local self-government which you will find in a district. Now I will discuss about how these members are elected, or who can be a member of the Gram Sabha, or who can be a member of the Panchayat Samiti, or who can be a member of a Jila Parishad. Gram Sabha, Panchayat Samiti, Jila Parishad. Remember, in every this kind of a government, there is a chairman. Okay, here's the chairman, there's a chairman, and there will be a vice chairman. So now let's see. Often asked in BC, how is the chairman elected? So remember, the chairman of the Panchayat Samiti and Jila Parishad. Both the chairman and vice chairman of the Panchayat Samiti and Jila Parishad are elected indirectly. Indirectly from among its members. So what is the qualification? Suppose if you want to be a chairman of the Panchayat Samiti or Jila Parishad, how you going to get elected? First is you first get elected either to a Panchayat Samiti or Jila Parishad. After that, your members, all of you, will select you. That is why election is indirect. First qualification is first you try to get elected either to Jila Parishad or Panchayat Samiti. After that, you got this election within yourself, within your friends. That is how you get elected. So to be a chairman, vice chairman, election is indirect. But to be a member of this Samiti, election is direct. If you want to be a member of Panchayat Samiti, Jila Parishad, how are you going to get elected? Election is direct. Election is direct. But the other exception, the most important exception is Gram Sabha. The chairman of the Gram Sabha is elected only according to the wishes of the state government. I'm repeating once more. The chairman of the Gram Sabha is elected according to the wishes of the state government, that particular state government. So election is either direct or indirect. Alright, please remember this. The Gram Sabha chairman is elected directly or indirectly according to the wishes of the state government. But in the Panchayat Samiti Jila Parishad, no option. Election is indirect. Election is indirect. So Gram Sabha election is too important. The chairman is too important. The chairman is elected directly or indirectly according to the wishes of the state government. One more thing. You will find in some NBC questions, previous year questions. Deputy Commissioner of that particular district is the chairman of the Jila Parishad. No, the option is wrong. It is not the Deputy Commissioner. But the chairman and vice chairman of the Jila Parishad is elected only from among its members. Deputy Commissioner is not the chairman. Please do not confuse with this option. The chairman and vice chairman will be elected from among its members. So this is the topic, the Gram Sabha, the Panchayat Samiti, the Jila Parishad. So now, why you get elected? For what reason? For what reason you get elected to this body? Why you want to be a member of Gram Sabha? Why you want to get elected to the Panchayat Samiti or Jila Parishad? You want to get elected just because you want to serve the people. You want to work for the people. So what are the functions you have to perform? As I tell you, 29 subjects. That means 29 powers and functions you have to perform. Once you get elected as from this body, now you are under obligation. You have to perform 29 functions. So what are the 29 functions? Some are, remember, water supply, electricity, agriculture, education, road construction, sanitation, everything you have to perform. Everything is under your control and you have to perform this function to the people. Or else you might lose the next election because you are only for 5 years. People elect you. What people expect so many things from you. You see this election, June 26th election, 2024. This urban election in Netherlands. Why people vote for you? Why that person got elected as a chairman or why that person get elected as a ward member? Because he wants to perform. Because people elect this person. Why? To work for the people, to work for them. That's the reason. Once you get elected as the president, you are going to be very busy. You are going to be very busy because you have to perform these 29 functions. So remember, this is the type of government you will find. And remember, see, suppose an MLA or just like ministers or just like celebrity, just example, Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, or Sachin Tendulkar as a cricketer, Virat Kohli can be a member of the Gram Sabha, Panchayat Samiti, Jila Parishad. Some ex-official member can be here, but they don't have the voting right. They will never vote. Remember, voting right is only given to the genuine members of history books. You have to remember. Can an ex-official member, suppose I'm Shah Rukh Khan, can Shah Rukh Khan be a member of the Gram Sabha from that particular village? Suppose from Rajasthan. Obviously, Shah Rukh Khan can also be a member of the Gram Sabha from that particular place in Rajasthan. But no, he will never have the voting right. He will never have the voting right. So with this, I end up the 73rd Constitutional Amendment. And nextly, I will discuss with the 74th Constitutional Amendment. So please remember, this is a very important body, Article 243. Remember, memorize the longest article in India, and it deals with the Panchayati Raj system. So under the Panchayati, under the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, only 3 types of government you will find. Gram Sabha, the lowest form of government in a village. Panchayat Samiti, middle level in the block transition area. In the Jila Parishad, the highest form of government you will find in the Panchayat, and it will exist only in a district. Jila Parishad is only from the district. Thank you.